Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is future editing Amanda, and I realized I never filmed an intro for this video. I went to a Goodwill retail store, so not the bins. I had 2 hours to spend, and it's always a fun time these days for me to see what I can find that is underpriced, things that are half off, or new to me brands that they didn't know to price up, because from what I gather, it's not just me here in Orlando where our Goodwill prices have skyrocketed. So I don't tend to frequent them, but when I have one so close and I have the time to spend, I thought I would take you along as I go shopping and look for just a few things. I definitely did not need any inventory, and I definitely prefer the bins, but it's just one of those situations where I was not near bins and I thought you guys might like to see some things. I did end up finding some treasures, so I'm going to take you along. I filmed a very tiny intro of me walking into the store. This store is not in a good part of town, so I didn't take a lot of footage in the store because I just try to be aware of my surroundings when I'm out by myself, especially when I'm thrifting at night, which I do try not to do, but just always gotta be alert. So let's go shopping. This location has been under construction for what feels like forever, so here's the random entrance. I started out in the toy section. You will see bags of random toys, $12.99. It used to be like $3. So I'm just kind of looking to see, of course, for jelly cats and anything I think I could flip. $8 for a Disney, not Disney Parks, which you'll see they have Disney Parks priced even less. So I don't understand their pricing strategies. This is why so much is ending up at the bins for us. See, there's a Disney Parks official 50th anniversary even, and it was only $5. No idea why, but I did not find anything in this section worth taking home. Over to hardwares. I did pick this up just for one of Molly's teachers. Yellow was the color of the week, so I paid $1.50 for that. This makes me sad. That's someone's actual photo. Minnie was missing her nose. And shoes, I knew this was going to be a rough day because even little kids' shoes, they are pricing so high. $5 wasn't terrible, but yeah. I spent a lot of time looking up a lot of shoes, maybe some brands that I didn't know, just hoping to find a gem. I did find a good pair, but they weren't as awesome as I thought. These, you will see these. I did actually take those home. Sad story about those. But $8 would have been too much. They were half off. And I was just kind of taking my time. I had 2 hours to spend. I always get caught by these fake wannabe natives. There's several brands that do them. Skechers, Lily and Dan. Now I'm just going to kind of show you some prices. $8. A lot of these were just no-name brands, but again, I was looking for maybe something that they missed, something I hadn't heard of. I'm always up for learning. Part of the reason I go is I'm hunting for what they miss. Ultra is a great shoe brand, but look at that huge hole in the back, and they wanted $15. Those will end up at the bins. These are Blowfish, TJ Maxx, but I wanted to see what the pricing, $10. I'm really curious if they have like pricing lists with brands on them. Like, how do they determine what to price? Like Target and Walmart, like $10, but they price those higher than some other better brands. Those were fake Birkenstocks for $15. Now I decided to head over to the jackets where I'm like, okay, one day I'm going to find my Veronica beard. I do actually find something fabulous here, which we will see, but just thought I would kind of show you the brands that we probably all see. I'll show you a better close-up of some of our pricing. $10 and Taylor. So again, some of it is for personal use. It's really not too bad. I'm not trying to just hate on Goodwill. I do often find a few things that they missed, but at the end of the day, they got all of this donated, and sometimes I just think they are reaching for the stars. Just because something is new with tags does not mean you need to price it as such. Like this, for example, $20. That's from a boutique brand. Yellow was the color of the week, so I was trying to stop especially on those just to see if there would be anything worth even paying half off. Here is where I said, whoa, hold on. Theory, okay, $10. Now, it was only a size 2. I do end up putting this, and if you caught it, there was a pink one right behind it, in my cart to do some research later. I kind of do that. I throw a bunch in my cart, and then I give myself at least a half hour at the end. But here are these Theory blazers. I mean, we're talking over $100 for a lot of them. So now I'm going to look at the specific size. And this is where I'm like, dang, okay, size 2 is kind of small. Mine wasn't new with tags. A lot were in the 40, but pink and red are very particular colors. Ultimately, I decided to walk away at this point. Stay tuned. Just based on sizing. So, all right, I'm going to hit up the sweaters and the jackets. This was a Taylor Swift. It is actually brand new. They don't come in tags, but the inside was actually still like stuck together. I found out later. So I was pretty excited about this. I did share this on my Instagram a couple weeks ago. That's how long it's been before I'm finally putting this out, maybe 2 weeks. There is a comp of that for $125. This Untuck It, I did stick in. That ends up staying. It was a men's item, and there just wasn't any resale value in it. Just ending up looking at these sweaters, and we are going to head over to the jeans, where I did end up finding a few things. I know Madewell, hot topic. Some people say leave it all behind. I still decided if the style sounded newer, I was going to look it up. So this, I found mother jeans. So for $12, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to look these up. I feel like that might be worth it. So both of these end up in my cart. And so of course I wanted to look through all the rest. You guys, as I was going through, I broke a hanger, and I cannot make this up. It was a pair of mother jeans. So I took that as a sign I needed to grab them, and I do end up looking them up later. I found a pair of Rothy's. I knew that I could get the soles pretty clean. $15 for Rothy's. Yes, ma'am. These Tevas, I could have got maybe 25 to 30. I ended up putting those back. I do enjoy selling Tevas. That, I'm just showing you that I did look it up, was putting it back. Now, right before I left the store, they had a Valentine's Day section. I was there the week of Valentine's Day, so I am a little behind. I thought to myself, there's no way this is the match. It sure was. Okay, so it has been a few days. It's actually been 6 days since I looked at this stuff, but for a while, our Goodwill, I think around COVID, of course, they stopped taking returns or exchanges or anything like that. There was big signs. I happened to notice that they are now accepting exchanges within 7 days. Tomorrow is 7 days where I'll be taking her to youth group again. And there is a stain on one of these items, so I need to today see if I can just get it out real quick with a little wipe. Otherwise, I might I'll show you.
Exchange it back.
Yes. So it was a very successful trip. I spent more money than I had wanted to, but I think it's going to be a really great return. By the time this video goes out, my goal is to have my listings. I will cover this beautiful face right here and show you the listings. And if you see a listing, it is my actual listing, not a comp. So you guys saw where I was looking through the blazers, because I will find a Veronica Beard blazer one day. I found a stash of Theory blazers, and I had decided not to get it because I checked comps. It's only a size 2, right? Yes, only a size 2, and that's what made me decide not to get it at first.
I was like, this is really confusing.
We'll get there. So comps were great on this style. It's called the I love that when companies do this. The Lindrea in berry tint. Comps were great, but you know, the smaller the size, the less money you're going to get, basically.
It's harder.
Yes.
To sell the little size.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever wore this smelled so good. Like, do you smell it? I want to know what that perfume is. So they wanted $10. Reluctantly, I left it behind. I wish I had found some in my size. But right before I left the store, I noticed they had a Valentine's Day section set up. Okay. With everything pink and red. And then they had all the little lingerie or whatever. And I saw these pants, and I was like, hold on.
That looks the same.
They were the same. Theory, and of course the style name is different. These are the Demetria, and they are in berry tint. So, and they are a size 2.
So it was like...
Yeah, so this is the set. So because I had the set, I was like, I'm doing it. But these are what have a stain. But it looks like a surface dirt spot. So I'm going to attempt to get that out. And these were $9.99 also. So I invested. But if not,
obviously you'll exchange the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll take the whole set back. Okay. If you see my comp, you'll know that I listed it. Otherwise, sadly, I will return it, but I'm glad to, or exchange. I'm glad to know that, so hey, if you're in Orlando, they changed the policy back where we can do exchanges with tags attached and the receipt in 7 days.
In 7 days.
Yeah. So that was a great find, $20. And I can't remember comps now because it's been 6 days, but I want to say that I was going to be able to list it for over $100. So
yeah, that would be good.
This also, I have never found. I am not a Swiftie, sadly. Nothing against her, just not my thing. When she was a country singer, when she first started years ago, I liked her and had her CDs. But I did find my first piece of Taylor Swift merch for the Eras Tour. This is a size extra large. They wanted $10 for this. It's got some hair on it, so it needs to be lint rolled. Not a lot, just like fuzzies. It's black. But this, I saw 2 comps. One for, like, I think $115 and one for $125 sold comps. And I think there was only one listed. So I don't know, maybe I have something awesome. Maybe it'll sit forever, but I'm going to list it high. We're going to shoot for the stars. I think I paid $80 for this whole haul. And I was like, dang, this one sweatshirt's going to pay for all of this. And the rest will be.
What do you think that sold for at the concert?
I have no idea. So if
Stuff's
you went,
always expensive, right?
If you went to the Eras Tour, how much were sweatshirts? I mean, gosh, probably $65. If I'd guess, I don't know.
No, I know.
Because t-shirts are at least 25,
it.
but we're old. They were 25 when I was going to concerts, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyway, I was excited to find that. And then hold on.
Holding.
Also, they saw some footage of shoes, so they saw that I did pick these up. You actually own these. Natives, and I do too in the same style. But, man, the kids' shoes, $7.99, but yellow was the color of the week. So these will just get a teeny little wipe down. These are in excellent condition. This style I've never sold before, so I don't know that they'll do as well as like the Jeffersons. Yeah. So these are a youth 5. So. Sadly, when I went to list these, I saw they did have this flaw. I wouldn't mind if they were for my own kids, but I decided to take them to Once Upon a Child. I did get $4.80 for them because they planned to price them at $16. So I actually still made 80 cents. So a little sad to bring them home, but I'm not comfortable selling flawed items those like listed, that. I got a bra for myself. I'm really excited. It's Honey Love, and it's in like new condition. And I paid $5, so personal pickup. But Honey Love, great brand to pick up to resell. And I did pay up for these also. Also in the Valentine section, I think. They are the rounded toe. They wanted $15. They are a 7.5. I double checked. They are made in China. They have the right thing. The stitching, nothing on the back touches. So I will actually throw these in the washer, which is crazy, but I will spray these with some stain treater, and these will get washed, and comps were good. Hopefully you see mine right here. Oh, I picked this up, $2.99, paid $1.50 for one of our teachers this year that I enjoy. I will make sure I take a picture of her and my daughter at something before the year is over and send that in like on the last day of school.
Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out which teacher she's
All right. And here's where you guys saw the footage already. I said to myself, all right, let's go look at jeans. I'm going to find Spanx jeans. I found my first pair of Mother jeans the other day at either a Plato's, I think, or a Star. I can't remember. One of the buy sell trade stores. I've never actually found Mother. I found shorts, I think, once. I've sourced some from online, but not. Anyway, so again, I spoke it into existence. I found a pair of Mother jeans, this brand, literally called Mother.
Okay,
yeah.
Mother, yeah.
They sell for good money. So I was willing to pay $12 because the pair I found already enlisted, I think I have them listed for $120 or something like that. They're like over $200 jeans, which is great. They just look like regular old jeans. But anyway, these are the Tripper Ankle Fray in a 27 in excellent condition. And then you guys saw the footage later on. I was trying to go through the jeans. Oops, sorry, earthquake. And they were like so packed together that I went to move a hanger and broke it. I'm like, oh, dang it. Well, the hanger that I broke was holding this pair of Mother jeans in a totally other size. I'm like, that was fate. So these are a darker wash. These are the mid-rise Dazzler ankle in Now or Never color, size 26. So picked these up. I was like, please don't be skinny. But even if they were skinny, I was probably still going to get them just based on brand. Here's the tag on this one is different. And then, oh, sorry.
I was just trying to keep the camera from shaking.
I was about to leave and I'm like, let me just look down the last row of jeans. And I decided, shockingly, to pick up a pair of Madewell. I know some resellers are saying, don't pick up Madewell, but these are the perfect vintage wide leg jean. And they are so new that they don't have the date on them. And sadly, Madewell changed what they do, and the style tag doesn't have a date anymore. I don't know
that just means it's new, though, since it doesn't have a date.
Yes. So, and in here, like, this literally looks brand new. Like, you can tell that hasn't
Been washed.
Yeah, I mean, they might have been washed, but anyway, they're a size 26. We're gonna go for it. I also paid $12 for these. It might just be a break even. I don't know. You'll see. But I just thought they were very much like a trendy style, and not huge size, but not like the teeniest they make. And skinny girls need jeans too, so there you have it. All right, that was my regular old Goodwill haul. So I also washed this. I totally forgot to show you guys. I paid $7 for this latched mama tunic dress. Not quite sure which it was. It sold the same day. I had it listed for $32 and took an offer of $25. So it literally sold in less than 24 hours. So definitely a brand to look out for. And for me, I will always pick it up. Yes, I paid up, but you know, there's times where I go to the bins and take stuff to the buy-sell trade stores and maybe I don't find anything that day. $11.99 is actually cheaper. This is the way my brain worked. The mother jeans that I got at the buy-sell trade store the other day, that was not on a video. I think that was just, I was still taking my Death Pile Diaries stuff. They were priced up to $24.99 and I was willing to pay that in my credits. So to me, 12 bucks, I thought to myself, if you were at the buy-sell trade store right now, would you pay this for these? The answer was yes. And I can count for sure at least 3 times in the last month that I have gone and maybe left with one thing and a bunch of cash. And so to me, I'm like, okay, well, I'm just spending the buy-sell trade cash that I didn't spend. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was my theory. Hopefully the comps made this trip worth it. You will know by now. And I really hope I can go get that stain out. So that's my plan for right now. And we just got done filming a lot.
There's a lot of clothes.
Yeah, so now I have a huge mess, but hopefully you guys will have seen more content from me than I have been putting out this year. So thank you for letting me look a mess, and thank you for hanging out with me all morning.
Love it.
Just to be here.
So
all right, guys, I know you were off today. I'm like, well, perfect, let's film. All right, guys, I'll catch you next one.